none of, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, screen recording is not working. That's okay. I'm recording with QuickTime for now. I have a new project here that I'm playing with. So far, I'm impressed with the outputs. I discovered something interesting. So this is by Juan 2.7. Sorry, this is not. I'm not used to this. Let's allow it, I guess. I don't know what it's doing. We have a rain track that I added to it. And I think the source has no audio. So 127, no audio. And then this cling 3 has audio. Pretty cool. You know what? The previous one had audio too. I remember now. I muted it because it was some... I'm a little confused about it. I'm almost certain that there was this audio. It's in the video after this. I remember now. It's just this sound effect that is nice, but, you know, not meaningful. This is funny. Like, what I gave this was, look at what I did. When I created this video from the frames, these were the prompt instructions I sent. I said, instructions to image model, have fun with it. And then I think, obviously I had to at some point she says, hey. You know what's crazy? Hold on. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize earlier what I had actually done. The video model generated that audio based on this bubble, this thought bubble. See it? Let's I have a crazy idea. Let's see if this works. We're going to generate a composite using our selection box here. We're going to tell it, make it so the robot faces us and says, hey, with the same, no, let's say like with a rectangular thought bubble. Never tried anything like that. I've always used that tool that I just showed you for zooming, or like zooming in, zooming out, or changing an angle. So I'll give you an example of that. Let's start with this one, and let's tell the image model that we want to actually look in this direction, or like this direction. That looks prettier because, and also it knows that there are plants there. So I want it to show me some greenery, okay? So I'm going to say that we're going to use a viewpoint looking straight at that thing. Or to the right a little bit. I think these might be reversed, I can't remember. Let's see what upright does. I'm blocked right now, which is kind of stupid. I need to tell the LLMs, the coding agents. I shouldn't be blocked in creating reframes when another one is cooking. Okay. Let's start the generation. 86%, of course. Those numbers follow me. Lucky numbers. Okay, generate reframe. Now, let's see, what did we just do? We said make the robot. Okay. Now the only problem with this is that the robot looks way too robot-y. Like that's too obvious a robot compared to this one. You see how this one I'm just saying as far as it's not really the image model's fault or our fault or anything. It just is what it is. We could have made this more exact somehow. If I think about it, thought about it, and we're not married to this frame, we don't need to use it. But conceptually, that's cool. So what happens now if I take that, where is it? It's gonna be down here. See, now I'm about to get irritated. I'm confusing myself. So this is totally fine. Apologies for confusing myself, to myself and to you. And also, no need to apologize. What do I want to do? I want to add it here, but like render. So we're gonna render a second one now. Absolutely. Let's give it a try. 42 cents, and we're gonna bake a second video into this cut right now. It's running. See, Cling 3. We like Cling 3. Notice how, by the way, 127 was better at. Wait, let's see. This is true. You're missing some context, and the context is this came from my own Midjourney generation. Okay, so this is a Midjourney image. I added it to the project, and then I did a reframe of it saying she looks over, and then she smiles, and then she says, hey. But see how this one is not quite right. And I think I understand what happened now. I thought maybe it was because Kling wasn't giving us an accurate enough video compared to the image we gave it. But actually what really happened is that we generated this end frame with OpenAI with this as our reference image. And we said, she says, hey, I think. Not certain about that, but like, I think that's exactly what happened, actually. And so let's take a step back. Is this too, and can we browse these? No. Is this too different from this? See how different these are? We have, I can't open this, I guess. I don't know. Now, let's say we wanted to fix that. What would we do right now with all these tools we have now without me having to make the agents cook? We would go in here and make sure that our composite is good. It's pretty good. Now let's add the she says hey, or the smile. The smile. No. See, I can tell from here that it's just not accurate enough. So I'm not going to use it in the character sheet, but it's fine in that generation. We can keep that cut, we can get rid of it, it doesn't matter. It's interesting. Where is it? This one right here? Okay, let's play this. Yeah, this is I mean, it's a throwaway cut, but that's okay. And that was clean. I mean, it looks cool, obviously. I mean, it's cool enough. Let's do something fun with it. Okay. This isn't. Yeah, let's call this like a outtake or something for the story itself. This story should be a little more realistic in its physics because it's a meaningful one to me. This is like a vision of Oahu in 6 years or something, where we've coordinated the people on this island who can actually save one another, maybe, from society doing what it's doing right now, which is kind of letting us all down, using robotics, using AI, using science, etc. So this is like it's supposed to be optimistic, right? But in the optimism, it could be silly. Why not? Anyway, here's one thing I know. This is taking too long. From here, let's figure out the timing. Alright, we'll do that together. Let's figure out the timing. Let's focus. Right about there is right. I need to be able to add a marker here, and I've been unable to, unfortunately. Remember to do that. We need the ability to easily, without serious... Sorry, there's a bug floating around. We need the ability to easily set markers. Set and remove. For the razor work. And let's give it the right interface. So we'll press enter on that once it's done doing what it's doing now. Okay, so we're just gonna visualize, or I'm gonna put my finger on this thing. We can probably cut that much. That's probably perfect. Let's try. So I'm going to use the razor from there to here. What is going on with that first frame? Did it do that the first time? Yeah, so it collapsed and then went to the thing. That's really funny, you know. The fact is, like, the frames I gave it made it so this was probably one of the best things to do. How interesting. What if we just go from there to here? The animation doesn't make sense, unfortunately. I mean, okay, how's this? I just think it's too disruptive. I know, but I know, you know what we're gonna do? Hold up. Hold that. What's happening at the end of this? I don't know, I just don't really like this anymore. It's not working out. Let's look at the first one. Let's create a new cut from the end of that one, which is this. This is confusing. This is a UX thing I need to sort out. I don't want to right now. Let's focus on getting a reasonable take here. So I think I know what to do. We're going to need to use this in a new frame. This is the one where she's smiling. That's not what I meant to do, my bad. So I'm gonna create a new frame for this cut, add reference. This is the reference. Now I want the girl and the background or setting stay exactly the same, but the robot turns its head in the harness. And what? Faces the camera. We probably need to tell it, we could annotate this, by the way. Let's just try this. This is, I wonder how much the estimated cost is for this. I should add that. I think they're like OpenAI, the GPT image 2 model is like, I can't remember off the top of my head now. Yeah, it costs somewhere between 5 and 30 cents. And it might be 30 cents. And I'm getting it confused with analysis is the thing. Image analysis is like 30 cents for for larger images, where you're really getting a comprehensive output. Okay, so this one in the middle, I'm going to get rid of. I basically want to trash it for now, even though it's cool. I don't want to see it is the thing, and I'm not actually deleting it. It's just hiding. Dude, I just realized UX-wise, see this first frame here? That's always the last frame of the one above it. So when we just removed the cut above this cut 2 here, this starting frame suggestion changed to what we actually use, which is interesting. It's just confusing. I need to figure out how to sort that out, but render, let's go. Oh, we need to see, that's great. That's freaking perfect. That is like, let's look. It's about as good as I could ever hope for right now. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Do we like Juan? Yeah, because the first one is Juan, and we like it. Okay. Gentle, smooth, and slow subject motion. Let's just continue that sort of prompting here. Let's do that here. Do you think we need to tell it the robot's turning its head? I doubt it. This is an experiment that costs 80 cents. If it doesn't look like, if somehow it doesn't look like the robot is turning its head to get from the first frame to the second frame, then I'll try it again with a more explicit prompt. But I think it's just going to work. I bet you this takes 50 seconds from start to finish. Let's see. It's 11:26 right now. Still just 11:26. It's felt like it's taken much longer, huh? Now it's 11:27. That was probably like 40 seconds. I don't know. So if it turns 11:28 and this hasn't finished, then I was just way off. And that's okay. Yo, there we go. See, we need to be more explicit. Okay, no worries. It does kind of. See what happens here? It's so interesting. So the image model did the job. It just didn't really. It's not going to reason about like how it should get there. So let's help it do that. So let's do another one. If I want to re-render, let's just say like the robot turns its head slowly to look at the camera and smile, but it's not. Yeah. And smile subtly. I don't know, why not? Render, again, you know, I have never really done this where I have one version done and another one that I want to replace it with. So I'm not sure what the UX is going to be once that happens. But again, it shouldn't take too long. Let's play with the audio of this one. Let's try a microphone thing. Let's hold on. Yeah. We can, right here, we can be the person looking at her saying, hey. What's her name? I can't remember the character's name. That's funny. Kate. Lena. Hey, Lena. Let's try. Hey, Lena. Cool. That's good. Hey, Lena. We should slow it down if we can. Can we slow-mo this thing? I don't think so. I don't want to add that right now, but maybe I do. I mean, what is the feasibility of adding a duration, speed control